So here's a question. What are some of the things you missed in the Deadpool movie? Well, in this video, we're going to find out. So with Deadpool having been released this weekend, if you were one of the people who happened to see it, leaving out the most obvious references and Easter eggs, what are 27 things you missed? Firstly, in the slow motion opening sequence is a cup of coffee with the name Rob L written on it, which is a homage to Rob Liefeld, the creator of Deadpool, Cable, and Vanessa Carlyle. In the same sequence, Green Lantern is in one of the henchmen's wallets and is meant to be from Ryan Reynolds' portrayal of Hal Jordan in the 2011 Green Lantern film. This sequence also shows a bottle of Hello Kitty lip balm floating around in the car, which is a reference to the Hello Kitty Twitter account, the only account that Deadpool follows. Throughout the rest of the movie, we saw Deadpool wearing an Adventure Time watch, a tribute to a popular following on the internet involving Deadpool teaming up with the characters of the series, which focuses on comedy, fantasy, and adventure. Shoot by Salt and Peppa was a common song in the film because it was released in 1993, the same year that Deadpool received his first miniseries titled The Circle Chase, written by Mark Waid. While fighting in the car, Deadpool's head is smashed into the radio, switching the station to the transition scene from the live-action Adam West Batman TV series. The street signs in the opening sequence include Nicieza Street and Fabian Road, which is a homage to Fabian Nicieza, co-creator of Deadpool alongside Rob Liefeld, as well as Miller Street referencing director Tom Miller, in addition to O'Rourke Road, Shaham Circle, and Silver Avenue, which is a homage to visual effects coordinators Patrick Thomas O'Rourke, Tamar Shaham, and Scott Aaron Silver. There was also a Parker Boulevard, since Deadpool is often referred to as being Spider-Man but with guns, as well as having a long-standing series of funny moments with the character. In addition to this, Weasel's bar is called Sister Margaret's and is a reference to a character named Sister Margaret from both the futuristic Marvel 2099 timeline, where she led the Howling Commandettes, and the main Marvel timeline, where she was the caretaker for Daredevil, following the death of his father. When Wade walks into Weasel's bar for the first time, someone shouts the phrase, F. Liefeld. The person who shouted it was Rob Liefeld himself. During Wade's conversation with Weasel, the statement that he became a mercenary to travel to far-off exotic places, meet new and exciting people, and kill them is actually the exact same quote from X-Men Origins Wolverine. Fat Gandalf is a reference to a comic book character named Buck Cashman, who first appeared in Daredevil number 250 in 1988, who went on to become a villain named Bullet in the Deadpool comics. When Wilson finds out that he has cancer, and to avoid subjecting Vanessa to the heartbreak of his death, he says that in the next life, he'll stand outside her window with a boombox, a reference to the famous moment from the 1980s classic Say Anything, starring John Cusack. During the scene where Deadpool wakes Vanessa up after crying, he references Liam Neeson's character from Taken in several ways. The reason why this matters is because Liam Neeson is one of the actors being considered for the role of Cable in Deadpool 2. While being taken to the Weapon X laboratory, the subject with bone fragments bursting out of her body is Marrow, a member of the X-Men who uses her bone protrusions as projectiles and armor. When trying to figure out Ajax's real name, Wade guesses a list of increasingly silly names, two of which are Scott and Bruce, references to Scott Summers and Bruce Banner. Where the first half of the movie deals with Deadpool enacting revenge on all those involved in the Weapon X program and hunting down Ajax, this is a reversal of the comics, where Ajax had been the one hunting down all of the previous Weapon X experiments and killing them, leading to his first in-comic encounter with Deadpool. In the scene where Deadpool is assembling his outfit and tracking down Ajax, the song playing in the background was actually created by Team Headkick following the release of the Deadpool video game. When Deadpool puts his suit together, the first version, which is all white, is a reference to Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe. When introducing Blind Owl, Deadpool makes a joke about Robin being in love with Batman, a reference to allegations that the Golden Age comics of Dick Grayson and Batman involved homosexuality. When Ajax and Angel Dust interrogate Weasel in his bar, he quips that they should get to their midnight showing of Blade 2, a reference to the gothic style of the Blade series and Ryan Reynolds' appearance in the third movie. When Weasel points Deadpool in the direction of Vanessa after he emerges from the bathroom, Weasel uses the phrase, "Go get her, Tiger," a phrase used by Mary Jane from the Spider-Man comics. In the scene when Angel jumps off the helicarrier, her landing is actually identical to the landing of Tony Stark in Iron Man 2. The X-Men costume that Negasonic Teenage Warhead wears is the same costume that was created by Grant Morrison during his run on the series between 2001 and 2004. The henchman that Deadpool recognizes and knocks out is actually named Bob, a reference to a character of the same name from the comics who was an agent of Hydra and Deadpool's sidekick. Finally, when Colossus says people only get 4 or 5 moments to be a hero, He's actually making a meta-commentary about the number of times Ryan Reynolds has played and intends to play a superhero in movies. The first was Hal Jordan with the Green Lantern, the second was Hannibal King from Blade Trinity, and the third, fourth, and fifth came with Wade Wilson in X-Men Origins Wolverine, the first Deadpool movie, and Deadpool 2. With that being said, we're going to bring this video to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if there were any Easter eggs that I left out of here that you guys think should have been included, feel free to post them down in the comment section. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.